Hello and welcome. Just a short video showing something I discovered. I started working on this rabbit yesterday using Jovi clay. Okay, I'm a DOS girl. I've been using DOS for years and I love DOS, but I thought I would give Jovi a try. It is a little bit different than DOS, and for carving this bunny, I love it. I absolutely love Jovi for that. But when I went to roll out for his cape, I ran into a little bit of trouble and I switched over to DOS for that. And I just wanted to show you briefly in this video what had happened. And it's obviously just a little difference between the two clays. So I'm using both clays on this sculpture, which obviously is in progress here. So just check out what happened here. So this is the Jovi clay, rolling it out and hoping for the best. But was sticking to my countertop, which I thought, okay, we'll just keep rolling here. Let me just see if I can kind of put it all together. And I decided to try some cornstarch. And gave it another go, trying to just, make it work. I don't give up terribly easily. And I'm not terribly hard to please either, because I can make things work. So I just kind of was going to keep going at it. Still not quite right, which if I didn't know about DOS, I probably would just go with it. I probably would have used it, but I know that DOS doesn't act like this. You can see I tried to finesse it a little bit with the smaller roller, and then I decided, okay, let's just try it on the rabbit, which I did. I laid it on the rabbit's back, and it just wasn't the same as what I'm used to, the feel I'm used to with DOS. It just became a bit of a struggle. I had already cross-hatched and wet the back of the rabbit. I didn't add any slip, but it was wet and it was scored. Normally DOS would cling better, I guess, to this. But I could tell it was just going to be a problem. So I decided to just give it up. And I switched over to DOS. And I just want to show you the difference, mainly in just rolling it out, that it just worked out a lot better in that regard. And I did use DOS for the cape. So I'm not saying that one is better than the other, but sometimes you just kind of have to pick your poison, I guess. In the future here, because I'm new to Jovi, I do think I really prefer Jovi for creating the figure. It stayed wetter longer. It didn't kind of skin up as fast as DOS does. It just, I don't know, it felt better for the actual molding and kind of carving back. I think I prefer the Jovi, but I know there are going to be times that I'm going to use the DOS, probably for fairy houses, but maybe for figures, I'm going to stick with Jovi. So I guess that's why it's important to try different things and experiment, which I'm always doing. I learned the phrase failing forward many years ago from an engineer, and I think of it often because I'm not afraid to make a mistake, or I'm not afraid when things go wrong because I know I just learned something. So now I'm kind of showing you what I learned and what, is going to work for me in the future working with air dry clay. So hopefully this will help you. Again, his back is already scored, and I wasn't too worried about the shape because I know that the cape is going to flare out a bit. So, yeah, it was kind of a relief to switch over to DOS when it came to this part of it, because I know how it acts. But again, I mean, I love the Jovi, but this was kind of a good way to see that, yeah, you can use both companies together. It's whatever works for you. Well, thank you for watching this, and if you follow me soon, in the next few days, there'll be a full video showing this entire project, which I'm very excited about. I'm just curious, let me know how you feel in regards to the differences between Jovi and DOS, or even any other clays for that matter. Curious. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.